Hi everybody. After chatting to Digi earlier, being in his chat room for his live show earlier, it inspired me to do a video and just have a wee chat about things, about life, about love, about the universe, about drinking vodka and it's not even 6 o'clock in the evening. How dreadful of me. But at least I've got my metal reusable straw. Aren't I such a good, wonderful citizen? Oh, I'm just so quintessentially eccentric and English. Just call me Bridget Jones, why don't you? Well, anyways, my darlings, I'm feeling so much better than I was a while back. I've adjusted to my new medication, and that's always good. I kind of feel now like I am taking less medication to get through the day. That's always wonderful, isn't it, darlings? Oh, always so wonderful. Vodka and raspberry Coke Zero. Well, I've just come back from the shops and I bought myself some apple pies. Yes, some little apple pies which are accidentally vegan. It doesn't quite say vegan on the packet, but it doesn't say they're not, so one is quite sure I can get away with it. One just has to turn a blind eye sometimes. God damn it! Let's get back on topic. What I was trying to talk about when I actually pressed the record button, I think I've pressed the record button. Yeah, I've pressed the record button. Was let's just have a chat about stuff. You know, just between you and me. No one else has to know about it, do they? Just a little chat about life. About love. About the Mandela effect. Mandela. Do. Effect. Is it effect or affect? To effect, to affect. To affect, to effect. I am effectively affected by the Mandela effect. He definitely did die like so many more years ago than they report these days. He done deaded himself long time ago. Wasn't recently. There's something seriously hinky about that. It was not recently. That's just a load of bollocks, if you ask me. An absolute load of bollocks. But we're not here to talk about that, are we? Yes, I feel that I am continuously having to go, like having a conversation with someone about something, and then I'll go, but that's definitely not what you said happened before. And I don't think it's because they're inconsistent. It's like it has actually altered. Just lots of silly little day-to-day stuff. Nothing of anything sort of really important or significant. But just little things where you're just having a conversation and they'll be talking about something they were telling you like a week or so ago or a couple of days ago, and it just will not be what they said. And I know that everyone sort of alters a little bit and tweaks sort of, you know, their stories and anecdotes, etc. But it's more than that. Otherwise I wouldn't be saying it, would I? I mean, come on. Or would I? Who knows? Love the vodka. Love the vodka. Where would we be without vodka? I know some people like gin, but I've never really been a fan of gin. I've recently got into enjoying the odd rum though. It has to be dark rum, not this white sort of Bacardi shit. Proper dark rum, like Captain Morgan or the Kraken, that kind of stuff, or the supermarket's own version, depending on how much money you've got left at the end of the month. Yummy. So, what were we talking about? Let me just put this drink back down here. What were we talking about? Yeah. Let's get to a serious note now. Let's get to this concept of feeling that we have to fit in with life. I never will. I never can. I can put on a good mask. I can put on a good show. But fundamentally, I always come away never really feeling like I was there. I rarely feel like I'm present. And I'm not very good at making plans. I don't know if any of you are like this, but it's like now, say for example, someone could go to me, oh, let's go out and have a really fucking great night out Saturday. And how I'm feeling now, I'd go, yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, I'm so up for that. Yeah, I'm so up for that. I've got all the energy in the world for that, and I feel fantastic and great and wonderful and energised. But it'd get to Saturday night, and I would actually rather be dead. I'm not, like, don't get me wrong, I am a good friend. I'm a very good friend to people. I'm good at listening to people. I'm good at creating a safe place for people where people can be themselves. But I'm very much, I have to go on a day-to-day basis with people. Sometimes it can even be an hour by hour. It's like someone could text me 9:30 in the morning, ask me how I am. I can say I feel like shit, and then they could contact me later on and I feel fantastic, or vice versa. And that's pretty much how I am. I'm a very up and down person. I'm not the kind of person that anyone can ever really make plans with, because I really don't know how I'm going to feel when those plans actually arrive. But as I say, I am a good friend. I'm not a fickle friend, and I'm not a fair weather friend. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just a very much, I have to be, I'm better at being a distant friend, I guess, is what I'm saying. So in the past, I used to always end up with those kinds of friends that were so alpha, and they just take charge and dictate how everything was going to be, and I'd go along with it because I'm quite an easygoing person at heart. That's the other thing, I am very easygoing, but it means that people can take advantage, and I've learnt too many times the hard way when it comes to people. People really always seem to want to almost possess me, and I can't be doing with that anymore. So I'd rather be that person that is more on the periphery of someone's life, but they know that fundamentally they can rely on me. They can absolutely rely on me. I'm the one that stays to the fucking early hours of the morning in hospital when someone needs me. I'm that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that you'd ring me up and I'm needed, and I'd find any means possible to get to you if you need me. I'm just not that kind of day to day. I've never understood the sort of people that are in each other's pockets. I've never understood that kind of where you're texting someone continually all day, every day. What the fuck have you got to talk about? where's the breathing in that? Where's the just the space in that? I don't relate to it. I can't relate to it, and I won't relate to it. I'm a multifaceted chameleon as well. I am very much, it's like if you saw my wardrobe, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, maybe you're interested, I don't know, maybe I just want to know if like I'm alone out there in this. It's like if you saw the contents of my wardrobe, you'd be like, who the fuck, whose wardrobe is this? Because it ranges so very, very much, and I'm very much like, the clothes I wear that day are dependent on how I feel. I've got clothes in there where you'd go, oh, this is definitely a goth's wardrobe. I've got clothes where you go, this is a bit of a hippie, you know, that kind of boho hippie shit. And then you've got like clothes where you go, this is a really conservative person. And it really just depends on how I am. I can't pin myself down to being any one particular thing. And the interesting thing is years ago, when I was seeing a counsellor, she did that thing where she goes, if you were a flower, what flower do you think you would be? And mine was, oh, a lily, a white lily. And she goes, no, what I see you as is a sweet pea. And a sweet pea apparently has many different colours. And that so rings true to me. And that's the weird thing with me. I am consistent with my love for you and my care for you, but I am not the consistent one where you could go around and have a cup of coffee with me every day, because I would not be able to handle that. I've had the kind of friends where you've gone out for the day, not with them, you've just gone out for the day, and you come home and they're parked on your driveway and you're like, what the fuck? And they've been parked there for like hours, waiting for you to come back. Who the fuck does that? I would never do that. I would never do that in a million years. If you are not in, you are not in. Whoa. It's like with my phone, I don't have my ringer on my phone. I always have it on vibrate or silent or something, because I don't want to be dictated to by every sound my phone makes. I will pick it up at random moments. If I know I'm expecting a call, then that's different. If I know that someone needs me, then that's different. My phone is on. But I don't. As I say, this is just me having a random chat with you about love, the universe, life, everything. And the other thing with me as well is I can be the most positive person in the room. I can be the life and soul of the party. I can be the one that's making everybody howl with laughter. But when I am done and I can't even walk in that room. And the overwhelming feelings within me, it's like something inside is scrunching me up, is pulling me so tight inward that it's almost difficult to stand upright. And they say that things like depression are not physical, they are so physical within me anyway. It's like I cannot stand up. I am so scrunched up inside and so small inside, and it is absolutely unbearable. And I would find it difficult to just walk down a familiar street. Another time again, when I was suffering really bad from depression, and I was talking to the doctor and she was trying to gauge sort of precisely what it was with me and my depression and anxiety. And it's like I said to her, I wouldn't go to my local shop to buy a pint of milk or something. Back in the day when I did buy pints of milk or a paper or what have you, I would rather walk miles or get a bus or something, or travel further to a store where nobody knew me, because I find it so uncomfortable with having too much familiarity with me. It's not because I don't like it, it's not because I don't like people, and it's not that I don't want people knowing me and getting to know me. It's more because I never know what I'm going to be on that day or that moment, and there are times when it's just all about business with me. I don't want to pass the time of day with you. I don't want to stand there and have a conversation with you because I feel so raw and so wrong and so bad and scrunched up inside that it is painful for me to be able to connect with somebody at that moment, because I don't want to put that on them. I want them to see me when I've got a smile on my face and I've got like a cheery word to say to them, or you know, some banter or something to make them laugh. I don't want them to see me when I'm dying inside. And I suppose that could be why I have adopted this chameleon like personality and image. And it's I can be the best person in the world and I can be the worst person in the world, and I find it hard, I think, to find that middle ground. I feel like I've got to be great all the time in order to be out there and do something. I find it very difficult with that sense that being okay is good enough. And I know this started out as a bit of a silly one and we've gone a bit serious. And I've talked mostly about myself, but I hope that the things I've said have helped anyone that's listening. And I think that's it really. And I'm going to say bonjour and I'll speak soon.